So hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So we are with the new topic and that is something related to binary search and not exactly about binary search, but we are going to discuss about its time complexity. So we are not going to do about its coding part, or we are not going to discuss about it. Okay, so we are just focusing on why it is, like why a binary search is having a time complexity of O log n. Okay, so like you must have studied about binary search, and it is like you must be having the idea, and if don't, then we will discuss it in brief. Okay, so why O log n? So we will just start by our discussion. Okay, so now here we are with binary search. Now, what is binary search? Okay, before going to O log n part or anything about time complexity, we will just discuss about binary search. What we do in binary search, what we have a sorted set of elements. Yeah, what is sorted? Sorted means it is arranged in ascending order, or it is in an order. Yeah, so in binary search, what we do is we search for any specific element in any sorted array. Okay, so we will just search about it. For why don't we just use linear search or any other search? Like if you want to search for any element, what we do? We just traverse from the starting and then we reach to the end. Yeah, we search for each element like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We have 5 elements. We need to search for 3. Then what we do? We just jump here. We'll check whether 3 is there. No. We'll jump to here. It is there. No. We will go here. Yeah, it is there. So we found it. Okay. Now worst case will be that we will traverse all over here and we haven't found it. Yeah, we didn't get that element. Yeah, suppose 6, it is not there. So what will be the time complexity? How many time, like how much we need to traverse? So we need to traverse n times. Yeah, so that will be our time complexity. Okay, so now what is happening is we will try to optimize this is the case of linear search. Yeah, so what we will do now is we will go for binary search. Now in binary search, what happens, the most important thing that should be there is that our arrays should be sorted. It should be sorted in an order so that we can do whatever our steps are. Now what are the steps? First, what we do is we divide the entire array into two parts. Okay, we will reach to the middle element. We can get the middle element. How? Because we know the size of the array. And what is mid? Mid is nothing but the size of the array divided by 2. Whatever the value will be, that will be the index of mid. Suppose we reached here. Okay, so what we will get? We will reach to 3. Okay, suppose we need to find 5. Okay, so what we will do, we reached here. Now we will check whether the element that we need to search, suppose we need to search 5. Now we will check whether 5 is greater than 3 or 5 is less than 3. So if 5 is greater than 3, then we will move from here. We will start checking, or we will start comparing from here, or in simple word, what we will do is our new array will become this, and now what we will update the middle value, we will update the traversing part. Okay, we will traverse from this part. So this is about what we see in binary search. What we do first, we have 3 things: low, high, and then we have mid. Low is basically the starting index. Okay, and then suppose 0, and high is our size, maximum value, suppose 5. Okay, this is and then mid is the value that is getting updated each and every time. Okay, mid is what we just calculate high minus low by 2 or something like that. Okay, so what we will get the middle index, and then we will update it each and every time. If the value is greater than the middle value, then we will move to right side and we will do the same thing recursively. Okay, we will update the middle value as what will happen, our low will be updated as mid plus 1 and high will remain same if that specific value is greater than mid. If it is less than mid, then we will update the value of high as high equal to mid minus 1, and then we will start comparing in left hand side, okay, here, and then we will again calculate the mid, and then the same thing will be repeatedly be working. So this is the part of binary search. Next we are going to see actually what our topic is for this video, that is why we are having the time complexity as log n, not n, okay, why we are not having like n, or why we are taking it as log n. So log, okay, what is log base 2 n, okay, so it is actually what will be the value of 2, or what will be the power of 2 to the power k or something that will give us the value n. So here the value will be k, that is the power of 2, which is giving the value n, okay. Like for example, it must be a bit confusing, so I will tell you what will be the power of 2 that will give us 8. So it will be 3, so our value will be 3, okay, or the answer will be 3, okay. So this is what log is. So what does it mean actually? It means that like how we can divide 8, like how many times we can divide 8 by 2. So it is like 2, then 4, it is moving to this, then we can have 2, yes, and then we can have 1, yes. Like what we are doing, we are just dividing it, we are just dividing it. So how many times we are dividing actually? 1 time, 2 times and 3 times. So actually in log what we are finding how many times this specific n is divided by this specific base 2, okay. Like suppose if log 100 is there and then 10, so what will be the power of 10, or yeah, what will be the power of 10 that will give us 100? So it is 2, so the value will be 2, okay. So this is what log is, and now you can see that how it is related to division. And in binary search what we are doing, we are actually dividing it in 2 parts, and we are not traversing the entire elements, we are just traversing by dividing it in 2 parts, okay. So that's why we are using log. How you can just see that what we are doing, we were just taking the element, I'm sorry because of my bad drawing, okay. So we are just reaching to the middle element directly, we are not bothering about this, we are are reaching to the mid element, then we are just comparing it with this, either it is greater than or less than, okay. So if it is whatever the condition is satisfied, then again we are calculating the middle value by just focusing on this part of the array or the left side part of the array, yeah. And then we are just again calculating the low index, the high index, and then the mid index. I'm not going to the coding part, I'm just focusing on the theory so that will be clear, then you can just easily go through the code you will get from anywhere, okay. And if you will ask, then I will make a video on that too. So what we will do, we will focus on this part. So and then what we are doing, we are just dividing it again. So actually what we are doing, whatever the number of elements, okay, suppose we are having 5, okay, 5 and base 2, so that will be our time complexity for this required specific array, because what we are having 5 elements and it is of base 2, that is it will calculate how many times we can divide 5, okay. So then by that we will calculate it. So this is how binary search is working, and that's why the reason for why it is log base 2n. So I hope now you are clear with this. This was very basic video, and I found it a bit interesting, so that's why I thought to just make a video on it. So I hope you guys like it. If you liked it, so please like and comment and give your views on this, and thank you so much. subscribe to this channel. Thank you.